Hello and welcome to another week of Happy Bridging Learn and Play. So my name is Morgan. You can also call me Mojo, but we are going to be talking about Michael's CUEBIDs today. So in a lot of instances, you have a situation where your opponents open in front of you and you have some sort of good hand. You have a hand where you have 5-5 in the majors that haven't been bid or an unbid major and an unbid minor. So that's what we have on the screen right now. So they've opened one spade and I have 5 hearts and 5 clubs. So I want to be able to tell my partner that in one bid. So what we like to do is we like to use the CUEBID of the opener suit to show that we have 5-5 in the unbid majors or the unbid major and an unbid minor. So it's an unspecified minor. So here they've opened one spade. We're not planning on playing in spades. We have no interest in playing in spades. So what we can do is we can CUEBID 2 spades. So we can bid their suit, which to our partner, they should know we have no interest in playing in spades. They've opened spades. They have 5 cards in spades. At best, we are getting a 5-0 split. So 2 spades should not be natural. It should not be any interest in spades. Instead, it's going to show 5 hearts in this instance and 5 of a minor. Could be clubs, could be diamonds. So we can do that. And then partner is going to jump right to 4 hearts. Now we'll talk a little bit more about the responses in a little while, but first I want to get us a little more comfortable with practicing these CUEBIDs. So you can see we found a 10-card fit. All right. They've opened a heart in front of us. Now the unbid major is going to be spades. So if we CUEBID hearts now, that should be showing 5 spades and 5 of an undisclosed minor. So 5 spades, and here we have 5 diamonds. So we can bid 2 hearts. Again, we have no interest in playing in hearts because South opened hearts. They're showing 5 hearts. We don't want to play in hearts if they have hearts. So we are bidding 2 hearts. Partner's going to bid 2 spades, and we will just pass for now. All right. Now we might have also wanted to rebid 3 spades, so let's say that we do that instead. So instead of passing here, we could also bid 3 spades to indicate that we have more than just a minimum. I like to play where 2 hearts here shows either, it could be any hand. It could be a really weak hand. It could be a really strong hand. This is definitely closer to the stronger side of things. So I think that bidding 3 spades is very reasonable. And now partner can raise us to 4. All right, let's continue. Oh, they've opened a diamond in front of us. So now there are 2 unbid majors. So if I have 5-5 in those unbid majors, I can use that CUEBID again of 2 diamonds to indicate that I have 5-5 in the unbid majors. So I do that and I tell my partner and they're like, sweet, I love hearts. Let's play in hearts. All right. So here you can see that they decided to go to 4 hearts because they have we have 2 9-card fits. So, I mean, it can't be too bad. And they have ace, king of clubs. So at worst, we are losing 1 diamond or 1 club. Let's continue. All right, now they've opened a club. So what suit would we need to CUEBID in order for that to be a CUEBID? Well, it would be clubs. So again, we have no interest in playing in clubs right now. So we can bid 2 clubs to indicate that we have 5-5 in the unbid majors. Now, for those of you who might be looking for a natural overcall of clubs, sometimes people like to play that 3 clubs is natural and an overcall. Otherwise, what people will do is they will pass initially, and then they'll bid clubs later on. So here I bid 2 clubs to indicate that I have 5-5 in the unbid majors, which is going to be both of them. Now I just pass. So partner has more of a preemptive hand this time, so they are bidding 4 hearts, not on strength, but more on just length. All right, so they've opened a spade in front of us. So what's the unbid major here? Well, it's going to be hearts. So if we Q bid spades, we should be showing that we have 5 or more hearts and 5 or more cards in an undisclosed minor. So this is one of the cool responses that we have available to us. So we're going to go through all the responses in a little bit, but for now, what we want to know is that 3 diamonds doesn't make a lot of sense. If they are interested in knowing what our minor is, they can bid 2 no trump if they have constructive values, or they can bid 3 clubs if they have more weak values. 3 clubs is more of a pass or correct bid. 2 no trump shows more constructive plus values. So what is 3 diamonds? It can't be pass or correct because they could have bid 3 clubs for pass or correct. And they already know what our major is. So 3 diamonds here should be showing that we have a good raise in hearts. Now, that doesn't help me much. I still just have like a 9 count. I mean, I have a void, but it's not even in their suit. So I think that I will just bid 3 hearts to say that I have a minimum. So now I know that partner had a very strong raise to 4 hearts. And here we can see that that's the case. So they have this nice 14 count. They've got ace king of diamonds. They have shortness in the opponent's suit. And they have just a great hand for us all over. Let's continue. All right, so our opponent opened 1 spade in front of us. We've got 5 hearts and 5 diamonds, so we can use our CUEBID to show that we are 5-5 in the, well, not in the red suits. Our partner doesn't know that we have diamonds yet. Now, East responded with 3 hearts. 3 hearts is just natural, just an offer to play. Doesn't show anything spectacular. If they have good values for us, they can use that 3 diamond bid instead. So we can just pass here because we don't have like substantial extra. All right, let's continue. All right, so here they've opened 1 heart in front of us and we have 5 spades and 5 diamonds, and we are able to show our partner that in just 1 to 2 bids. So we're going to bid 2 hearts here to show that we have 5 spades and 5 of a minor. And now our partner is using our pass or correct bid. So they are bidding 3 clubs, pass or correct for the minor. So they want to know if I have clubs or if I have diamonds. So I can bid 3 diamonds here to say, okay, I don't have clubs, my minor is diamonds. And partners should be pretty weak here, and they are. Now, one thing is that they might have considered this a bit of a constructive hand for some people. I think given the fact that they have shortness in my suit and length in the opponent's suit is probably not the best thing for them. And they have soft values, so they have these 2 queens making up a bunch of their points. Now, they cannot pass 2 hearts. I mean, even though they have 5 of them, they can't pass 2 hearts because 2 hearts is not natural. Let's continue. All right, so here our opponent opened 1 spade in front of us and we have 5-5 in the round suits. Now this hand looks really weak, but one thing we can notice is that we are non-vulnerable. So when we are non-vulnerable, we can get away with a bunch of stuff. Now, the one thing that is detrimental here is the fact that by bidding 2 spades, we're going to be pushing our partner up to the 3 level. So that may not necessarily be ideal, but I think that the shape is going to take over for us. So some people like the saying 5-5 come alive. So, or maybe it's 6-5 come alive, but 5-5 come alive. You want to get into the auction. It's very possible that you have a strong fit. And so by bidding 2 spades here, we can at least introduce that idea to our partner. All right, our partner is asking us for the minor. So 2 no trump here asks which minor we have 5 cards in. So I can indicate that to them by just bidding 3 clubs. And I guess they liked that because now we are playing in 5 clubs. All right, so far so good. Let's take a look at the responses. All right, so now we are looking at this from the other side of the table. Our partner has shown us that they have 5 hearts and 5 cards in an undisclosed minor. Now, we have a great hand for them over here. So what we can do is we can just start with a 3 diamond bid to indicate to our partner that we are interested in going to game. We have great support for them, but really we are interested in going to slam. So we want to know how strong our partner is. So we are going to start with a 3 diamond bid. Now our partner just has a minimum hand, so they are coming back with just 3 hearts here. So now I can go to 4 hearts because I wasn't really just interested in whether we had enough for game. I was interested more if we had enough for slam. So I can just bid 4 hearts to indicate that I want to play in 4 hearts. Now, one of the main reasons that I want to do that, even though partner signed off, is because we have a 10 card bid. I also know that they have 5 cards in a minor. Whether that's diamonds or clubs, it doesn't matter to us. The fact that they have those 5 cards in the minor is really helpful for us in terms of trick-taking potential. So I can bid 4 hearts here, and that's where we're going to play. So we can see here, it worked out great for us. We're going to lose a spade. We're not going to lose any hearts, not going to lose any clubs, and we're going to lose a diamond. So we're going to be making 4 hearts here. Oh, we're probably going to make 5. All right, let's continue. So our opponent opened 1 heart, and our partner came in with a 2 heart overcall. So here we have a bit of an interesting hand. So we know that partner has 5 spades and 5 of a minor. We also have like 11 high card points, so we have some values. So we can show a good raise for spades here as well. So we can bid 3 diamonds to indicate that we are interested in playing in game in spades if partner is more than a minimum. And that's actually not what they're supposed to do. So here they would bid 4 spades. All right. So, oh, we went on to the next hand. I didn't even get to talk about it. Okay, that's fine. All right. So now we are coming into a bit of an interesting one. South opened a diamond, and our partner West bid 2 diamonds, showing 5-5 in the majors. Here, I have 4 card support for hearts and 4 card support for spades. So, just like that instance where we were jumping to 5 hearts, because we have a 10 card fit, here we have 2 9 card fits. So, we know that partner only has 3 cards outside of the majors. So if those are 2 clubs, awesome. If it's 3 clubs, awesome. If it's 3 diamonds, not ideal, but that's unlikely. So it seems like we have a pretty good chance here of being able to make game just on the fact that we have 2 9 card fits. So I'm going to bid 4 hearts here, and that's where we're going to play. So that worked out well for us. All right, let's continue. Our opponent opened 1 club and our partner bid 2 clubs, making a CUEBID, showing 5-5 in the unbid majors. Now here, this is a slightly different hand, but it has the same preemptive value that that other hand we just had has. So we have 6 hearts here. We know that partner has at least 5 hearts. So we want to jump up to 4 hearts and take up as much room as possible. So we want to bid 4 hearts here so that we can play in 4 hearts. Woo! Looks like that's going to go well for us. We're going to lose a spade, a club, and a diamond. We can't even lose a heart if we wanted to. No finesse necessary. All right, let's continue. So here, our opponent opened 1 spade. Our partner came in with a 2 spade overcall, showing 5 hearts and 5 cards in an undisclosed minor. So here, I have a good raise for hearts. So I want to start by bidding 3 diamonds. Now, this one's kind of 50-50 whether we should bid 4 hearts or pass. We do have ace, king, 6th of diamonds. So if partner has, if they have 5 diamonds, well, we're doing great. If they have clubs, well, now we have a club fit. So either way is going to be something good for us. And because we have these 14 high card points and they're all prime values, we should be pretty okay here. Additionally, our partner is vulnerable, just like we are. But so they are showing, they usually have a bit more, maybe something like a good 9 count or something, not just some random 7 count. So I think it's reasonable for us to bump this up to 4. And there we go. So we lose the 1 spade, we lose 1 club, and hopefully we don't lose any hearts. Let's continue. Whew, this is a bad hand, isn't it? South opened a spade, our partner bid 2 spades, and now we're trying to figure out what we're supposed to do. Well, we can't leave them in 2 spades, even though we have 5 spades, because our opponent opened spades. Our partner could be void. So here they opened a spade and our partner bid 2 spades, totally artificial. We have no interest in playing in spades. This is showing 5 hearts and 5 cards in an undisclosed minor. So by bidding 3 hearts here, this is just a sign off. I have no interest in going further. Doesn't show any extra strength, so I would just bid 3 hearts here. All right. Looks like that would be just fine. We're going to lose 2 spades, a club, and hopefully just 1 diamond. Let's continue. Shocker! Our partner made a Michael's CUEBID. So our opponent opened 1 heart in first seat and our partner overcalled 2 hearts. This is showing 5 spades and 5 cards in an undisclosed minor. Now this is a pretty garbage hand. In addition to the fact that we have the soft values, my king of hearts and the length isn't really helping us. My king of hearts is behind the 1 heart bidder, so I know if I try to take a finesse, it rates to not work. So I don't want to treat this as sort of like good values, which I would bid 2 no trump with. Instead, I have sort of meh values. Weak, I have no interest in going further. I just want partner to pick their minor. And I have 3, 4 in the minors, so whichever one they pick, totally fine. So I'm going to bid 3 clubs, pass or correct. Partner's correcting to diamonds. And now I just pass. So this seems like about the right spot. We're going to lose a heart. We're going to lose 2 clubs. Oh man. We're going to try to only lose 1 diamond. But we might also lose more spades. So fingers crossed that things go better for us. All right. Let's do another one. So South opened a spade. Our partner overcalled 2 spades, and we have 11 high card points and 3 spades and a singleton heart. So partner here is showing 5 hearts and 5 cards in an undisclosed minor. Now I have a great hand for the minors. I've got 5 clubs and 4 diamonds, and it's not looking too bad. So here, I want to start with the 2 no trump bid, find out what partner's minor is, and then maybe try to invite in the minor. Or if I really wanted to, I could also try to bid no trump. So 2 no trump artificial here asks for the minor. Now I have a great hand for clubs. We have a 10-card club fit. I know that partner has shortness in spades, length in hearts. So maybe we'll be able to get a bit of a cross ruff in here as well with our 10 trump cards. So with this, I think that I would just go to 5 clubs. It seems like we have a very good chance of making that. I could also start with 4 clubs, showing more of an invitational hand. But I have a feeling partner's going to struggle to be able to figure out that I have 5 clubs in support of them. And here we are. We are playing in 5 clubs, and this looks like we are exactly where we want to be. We're going to lose a heart, we're going to lose a club, and we're taking a diamond finesse through the opener, or not, because we have this ace of spades, or we can pitch a diamond. So we even don't have to worry about the diamond finesse, because we can just pitch a diamond. So a very nice little hand here. Ideally, I think on this hand, we would just start playing our doing a cross ruff. So we would play the ace of spades and pitch a diamond, and we would play a heart. The only issue is that our clubs aren't really that good over here. So we would be worried that we would get over ruffed by the north hand. All right, let's continue. So our lovely partner, South opened a spade. We have no interest in playing in spades. We do have 6 of them, and we are like, dang it, partner, why couldn't you have doubled this time? So South opened a spade. Our partner came in with a 2-spade overcall. So 2 spades, totally artificial. It just says that they have 5 hearts and 5 cards in an undisclosed minor. So this is an interesting little problem hand. I think with this hand, I want to probably play no trump. Partner has 5 hearts and 5 cards in a minor. I want to start by bidding 2 no trump, find out if partner has clubs, because if they have clubs, maybe I can just bid 5 clubs, because it seems like that'll be a great place. 9-card fit, I have shortness in hearts, we're not going to lose a bunch of hearts. If partner has 5 clubs, they rate to have shortness in diamonds. Or though, probably not, because I have 6 spades, so they have at most 2 spades over there. So the only question is, will we lose it on the opening lead? Oh, we're still going to just start with 2 no trump, find out what partner's minor is. So they did have clubs, so we have 2 options. We could bid 3 no trump, or we could try to bid 5 clubs. I think either one would be fine. Given the fact that I'm a little bit concerned that it is 5 spades, 6 spades, and 2 spades, and therefore North has 0, I think 5 clubs might be a little dicey. So with that in mind, maybe I'm just going to bid 3 no trump, and we will just try to play it there. Though partner may not have a bunch of values. So either way might be good. Maybe I'll start with a 4 club bid. Maybe that'll be slightly better, because we can at least investigate. All right, and partner has just a minimum, so they decided to pass. Well, it looks like we probably weren't going to lose that trick on the opening lead, but we are losing a diamond, and that's it. So I think we do make 5 clubs. So maybe I should have just gone with my gut and bid 5 clubs. The other option we had was bidding 3 spades over 3 clubs. Again, you're making another CUEBID. So what could that possibly mean here? Well, it probably means that you're either looking for a stopper or you have a good raise in clubs. Um, Unlikely that you're looking for a stopper because partner doesn't rate to have one, but you probably have a good raise in clubs at that point. So let's do another one. 1 spade, 2 spades. I keep having spades here. So this, again, is a bit of a problem hand. I don't have a good fit for hearts. If partner's suit is clubs, that's great. If partner's suit is diamonds, ugh. So I'm going to bid 3 clubs, pass or correct. And if partner bids something over that, then I can scramble back to 3 hearts. So if they correct to 3 diamonds because they have diamonds, I can scramble to 3 hearts to play there instead. Oh, they've bid 4 clubs. They should not have bid 4 clubs. But that's okay. I'm going to have them bid 3 diamonds. And we'll continue from there. And now I'm scrambling back to 3 hearts. And that's where we're going to play. Because I could have just an absolute minimum here. So when I bid 3 clubs, that is showing that I have more of those minimum values. So let's do one more here. See if the robots will cooperate. All right, we have an interesting hand. We have 6 clubs and 3 hearts. We have 10 cards, or we have 10 high card points here. So I could bid 2 no trump first to see if partner has 5 clubs, because if they have 5 clubs, I mean, we probably want to play in 5 clubs. Or we could bid 3 diamonds to show sort of a good heart raise, but I don't even think that this hand is quite good enough to do that. It is, but it's not. Maybe I'll start with 2 no and then go back to 3 hearts, because by bidding 2 no, now I've implied that I have some values. So if they bid diamonds, now I correct to hearts. Now that at least they know that I have some values. All right, so they did bid 3 diamonds. I can bid 3 hearts. And if partner is an absolute max, then they can bid again. And I'm just going to have the robot pass here instead. And we're going to end the auction there. So that looks like it's a pretty reasonable spot for us. Does look like we have a pretty good chance of making 4 hearts, although we do have an issue because we don't have trump length in my hand, so we won't be able to, I mean, we'll need to go ace of diamonds, king of diamonds, ruff a diamond. Now maybe we want to ruff high, but now we're at risk if it's a 4-1 split. So these are some of the things that we want to consider. So this is my little introduction to Michael's CUEBID and the responses to it. Let me know if you have questions. I'm going to leave the stream open for another like 10 minutes or so. And until next time, happy bridging!